To head you off at the pass, yes, you can replace whatever Series 3 cards you're missing in this deck. I'm going to link the Series 1 and 2 only version of this Disruptive deck at the top of this video description. This is a slightly upgraded variation of that deck with a few Series 3 cards that fit into it. Let's dive on into the details here. This Disruptive deck is one of my favorite core shells to play in Marvel Snap. It's playing Killmonger, Shang-Chi, and Enchantress here, which are probably three of the best interactive cards in the game that solve most problems that you can have. We're also leveraging Storm here to deal with troublesome locations, who when followed up by Jessica Jones puts a ton of power into that flooded location, generally speaking allowing you to win it with just 2 cards. And the off chance that you can't win it with just those 2 cards, Vision can allow us to cheat extra power into the flooded zone, or Magneto can forcibly rip our opponent's 3s and 4 costs out of it. We also have a small destroy sub-theme in this deck. Killmonger can pick off Nova to pump everything on our board, and Hood wants to get cleared out after the fact so that way we can leverage its demon to great effect. We also have Carnage here, who eats those 2 before mentioned cards, as well as cleaning up Yummy Mysterio clones for +2 power as well. Tying our bottom end together, we have Angela, probably still one of the best 2-drops in the game that scales up to 6 points of power or more depending on how the game ends up lining up. At any rate, I hope you enjoy the game highlights that I have for you here with this deck. I think they do an excellent job of showcasing its power into current metagame threats like Silver Surfer and the Leech Leader decks. As always, if you do enjoy them, I'd encourage you to tap that like button, leave a comment down below letting me know what your favorite part was. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. I post deck highlights like this as well as Marvel Snap game news updates and other things here 7 days a week. I'd love to see you back again. But for the rest of today, enjoy some disruption. Any thoughts on Jug over Enchantress? So, I found Juggernaut to be kind of a double-edged sword in decks like this, because while Juggernaut is good on turn 4 after you flood a location, if you've already created a flooding location, you could basically never afford to play Juggernaut on the later turns for risk of pushing people into the flooded zone that you're winning by a narrow margin. So it's like good in some spots, but like super awkward in others. I'm gonna Mysterio second chat so I get 2 Hulks. Shang-Chi and my future opponent. Feels like a Shang-Chi snap. Come get my cubes. They're nice and yummy. So, I know this Shang-Chi feels kind of bad, and like they snapped on this Shang-Chi, but this Shang-Chi was actually tempo negative for them, right? Because those Hulks came as the result of a Carnage and a Mysterio clone. So they technically spent 4 resources to kill my 2 resources. Is this a play Vision turn? I think this is a play Vision turn. Can I snap them back here? We're beating leader, right? See, they leave if I snap them back is the question. Do leader players ever leave? Oh, Angela left us one more power. That's true. I'm gonna stay. I think I just take 2 more cubes from them here. Yeah, they're still thinking. I bet they leave if we snap them. Will the real Mysterio please stand up? Angela is, no abilities, chat. Nova is no abilities. I want to play this after Killmonger because no abilities. It doesn't matter the order I play Angela in. Been a good week for grinding. I mean, to be fair, it's been a good couple of days. I spent the first 3 days. I spent the first 3 days this week, rubber banding back and forth between ranks. I spent the first 3 days of the week rubber banding back and forth between rank 79 and 83, trying new things. We've climbed from 79 to almost 95 here in the last 2 days alone. Swarm Thanos has been great. Yeah, it's definitely my favorite Thanos deck by a lot, Patches. Wow, I am shocked they didn't snap me. The Electro doesn't really bother us here, though, which is nice. I get to just, like, hopefully we draw Magneto, and then we just curve, like, 4, 5, 6 here. Yeah, we get Electro's downside. The question is, can they leverage this extra resource sufficiently?
Wakanda forever. Wakanda forever.
We do this, hedge the right, Shang-Chi the middle. I can't Angela chat. Electro's in play. We beat Odin, right? Because we'll Shang-Chi this, and then Odin will be 9 and 7 is 16, and we'll be more than 16 with these two, right? We're 13, 16, 19. Yeah, chat, they Odin the Zola, and then Odin goes here and here, and then Shang-Chi kills Black Panther. And then they have a 9 power Odin and a 7 power Scorpion, so that's 16 total power left. And then we have 16 plus 3 for 19. And they have 0 over here. So we're beating Odin right. They need something like an Armor or a Professor X here. Z2 and Sunspot. Alright. They get 5 here? Off the Sunspot, so we're still good by a little bit? Yeah.
Victory.
Ooh, that's an experience. card. That's funny. I was thinking about stamping because we drew the Killmonger. Let's get committed, huh? Oh, they're stamping because they have Electra into the domain. Pretty good. Our Killmonger is also pretty good, though. Shame we didn't have priority here.
Wind, aid my hand.
I need to Killmonger this, so I can't play the demon yet, unfortunately, but I think that's fine. Please go in the right order. Please go in the right order. Damn it, they're not. I think it's demon and then Killmonger. Damn it. This makes my, what's it called in the middle, smaller too. Hey, Dibbles, good to have you back. Thanks for the over 2 years. See the old Magic regulars getting in on some snap action. Shang-Chi, please. Vision, sure. Our worst draw here was Magneto, so happy to not have picked him up. Remember, we're +4 in Nidvaler, technically. I'm gonna die to Odin. Do I lose to leader left? I think I lose to leader left, right? No? Maybe?
Victory.
So, I didn't move Vision despite it beating leader because I think it was important that we be ahead in all 3 lanes. So that way, if they only make one play somewhere, we end up winning. Keeping the Vision where it was meant they had to impact more than one lane to win the game. Whereas if I move Vision over here and they play to here and then they win here, they win the whole game. So what if they would have leadered, what would have happened? If they would have leadered, they would have been 19 here to my 16, and then they would have gotten a 5 here as well. So we would have tied, been up by 2, they've been up by 3. I would have lost to leader by 1 point here. We wouldn't have tied the right. They would have been 15-19 here still for 4. And we would have tied, sorry, I would have lost the left, sorry, right, left, yeah. I would have lost the game by 1 if we would have leadered.
Wind, aid my hand. Wind, aid my hand.
Remember when Goldfish made a Pokemon TCG section that never updated ever? Yeah, well, a lot of the money that exists to be made in Pokemon TCG exists to be made, or sorry, in Magic exists to be made for it like basically being a tiny stock market. And like a lot of other like non-Flesh and Blood card games don't have that same type of experience. All right, now the question is, are they Cerebro or Surfer? We've seen some Surfer decks with Goose. Okay, Punisher implies Surfer, right? Huh? What are the odds Magneto wins us here and here? Non-zero? Non-zero, I think. No, it's still relevant, Senpai. I should probably record another video with it having Electro in it at some point, but the core concept's definitely the same. Come here, friends. Is Vision gonna be enough to hold the right is the question. Hopefully, because we're gonna lose the left. Nailed it. To the person that just asked, is Magneto replaceable? Kind of, but also. Okay, so I think we play hard for the raft here, right? It means we lose the demon in the long term, but I think trading the demon. Oh, actually, that's a great draw. So this draw means I could go Carnage into Demon next turn, and then we just don't Killmonger, so I get to have my cake and eat it too here. That sounds lovely. Oh, and Vision gets a boost later too? What's going on, Deep? Jake and Declan are so very different when I'm streaming. Like, Jake comes in and just like gets right on camera, and Declan's just like, nah, I'm out. Galactus is a free 3 power. I guess there's a question now. They're probably a Patriot deck, right? So am I still Killmongering if they're a Patriot deck? Yes, Hots, we did play your deck earlier. Hope everything went all right for you. Oh my gosh, we can Killmonger into Galactus. Is that good? It's funny. I don't know if it's good, though. Alright, I'm into it. For the lulz. I mean, to be fair, their Patriot deck probably isn't very good into Galactus, right? Estra on my deck. It's pretty good, but ours is better. Solid W.
Victory.
Angela over here. That is an excellent draw. So now we get to go Mysterio into Nova here, and then I can Killmonger the Nova off of Angela to play another card out to her path after the fact. Hopefully we don't get X-Mansion diff too badly here. I think if you think slow progress is detrimental to Marvel Snap's longevity, you don't understand the video game industry or the human psychology that drives people that play these games. In fact, even just looking at the discussion we're having right now about people enjoying doing dailies versus not, the reason why people enjoy doing dailies more than not is because you get things from them. And take a look at games like Runeterra, where they give players everything right away super quickly. Part of the reason why Runeterra failed to gain traction for a lot of people was because it didn't have enough carrots at the end of the stick. They gave their players everything too quickly, and there's just nothing more to work towards, so people don't feel satisfied logging in to do anything because they have everything. We have Shang-Chi for their death on the right here. The question is, do I want to contest the vault? I might not. Of course, having Mysterio in the negative zone makes that kind of difficult to contest. Okay, it's not going to be the negative zone anymore. I think I'm doing this. And then chilling for now. Yeah. Ooh, punished for not moving Vision. In fact, the fact that this was turning into something else probably means I should move Vision, right? You have to have the carrot obtainable in a reasonable amount of time. Marvel Snap's collection progress is super reasonable. You get quite a bit in Marvel Snap fairly quickly. You are just, the people that are upset aren't upset that they're not getting stuff in a reasonable amount of time. They're not upset, they're upset that they're not getting everything instantly. We do this and move the Vision middle. It's close though. She get us there? In Marvel Snap, the absolute slowest that you progress is 11 Series 3 cards per month. Meaning you can expect to get a card every 3 days at the absolute slowest. Which is still a pretty good rate. It's a pretty steady drip of things. Play this out just to attempt to have priority. Hey, Nuke, thanks for the prime. Appreciate it. Excuse me. And now that we have priority here, I think I'm gonna storm London so that way they can't copy stuff. Yeah.
Wind, aid my hand.
Again, I feel like maybe I'm not being clear. I think playing Gamora in this deck is very bad and I would not do it. I do not think Gamora is a bad card, but I think it is a bad card in this deck. I think I snapped them here. We're in a pretty good spot. We're going to go Angela into Mysterio, and then we'll go Vision into Angela, and then we can even Magneto middle, depending on what they do. Do you think they should add more rewards to the game? I feel like I'm no longer compelled to play once I no longer have credits to earn. In my opinion, if the only reason you are playing a game is to earn whatever free rewards the game is giving you, that's probably a sign you don't really like the game and you just like doing chores, and you should find a different game to play that you like playing for fun. I play Extra Marvel Snap even off stream sometimes when I'm done with my missions, just because I have fun playing Marvel Snap. And I would encourage you to do the same. And that applies to every one of these kinds of games, chat. You should never just play a game to log in and do your dailies and do nothing else. Don't I just do dailies in Genshin? Nope. I love the story of that game. I play Genshin because I like single player story driven games. I also enjoy doing the dailies. I have fun doing them, but yes, I also do more than just those. All right, so Magneto can pull Bishop out of the flooded zone, but that's only 3 anyways. And we have 2 more turns now. Giving them a Nova is a little sketchy. I also don't really want to give them a Magneto on the last turn. Could slide this over and Jessica Jones here to make this large. I kind of like that. That wins the left, right? It does -6 here for them, which puts them to 12. And this puts me to 11. And then I gain 4 here from Nova, going to 15. Are they going to play 4 things out this turn? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think this is good. Close game either way. We could get like Doctor Doomed here, I guess. It's a possibility. Captain Marvel's gonna get us, isn't she? Brutal. Close game. Close game. Well played, opponent.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
Damn. So close. Thanks for being one of the awesome people that made it all the way to the end of the video. Remember, your likes and comments help videos grow with engagement, and be sure you're subscribed to the channel as well. I post Marvel Snap game news, updates, deck highlights, and other fantastic stuff here 7 days a week. We hope to see you back again real soon.